Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, and for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general energy check-in. We are seeing what it is that you guys need to know or be aware of at this time, and this of course will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific situation. However, I do ask as always that you guys give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already. I would definitely love to have you guys here tapping in, of course, and getting these messages with us. All right, let's see what is going on. I hope that you guys are doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what is the energy for the collective? All right, so we have hunger coming right out. Okay. What does the collective need to know? We have pain. Uh-oh, not hunger, pains. What is this? What is this? We have protection here. What is this? What does the collective need to know? We got disruption. What is it that the collective needs to know? We have ideation, and we also have reflection. Let me get one more. What does the collective need to know? And we have sweetness. All right, that's a nice way to end it. Bottom of the deck is cleanse. So there is definitely an energy of something that needs to be cleansed, or someone could be cleansing something here. Look at that. Ghost, movement, and cleanse. So it feels like someone needs to cleanse their energy. Now, ghost, this could be a spiritual energy, obviously. So something could be being sent, or someone could be projecting or sending something, but ghost movement, this is like someone that's moving in the shadows or moving in the dark or moving behind the scenes here. And I don't know if this is some sort of spiritual energy that's being sent with that movement or what this could be, but I do see cleanse here. So for some of you, there's a need to cleanse your energy. Some of you may have already done that, or you do it on a regular. And if you don't, I would definitely, Ten of Swords, I would definitely or highly recommend that you do. We come in contact with people, and energetically things can rub off, even if they don't mean to, or even if someone does not mean to project something. Sometimes evil eye can rub off. Sometimes situations where other people's insecurities can kind of rub off, and sometimes people project flat out, you know. So I don't know what that is, but with hunger coming out as the first card, someone was really hungry for something in the past. So this can be, of course, anything. It can be real hunger, but it talks about the need or desire for something, or really wanting something. I'm getting, let me see what this is about. Tell me about this hunger. What is this all about? All right, so we got the Knight of Coins. So it's something that someone was working towards. It could be some sort of stability, someone wanting some sort of long-term security. With the Four of Wands, this is the energy of having a happy home, achieving some sort of situation that's, I want to say, that's worth celebrating here. So someone here definitely wanted something real. They wanted something that they could see. They wanted something that, again, would bring them something long-term, or it could be a relationship that would bring someone long-term security. Why is hunger here? Yeah, the Emperor. Knight of Coins and the Emperor, this is very secure. Someone here definitely is trying to achieve something. And again, Knight of Pentacles, this is someone that's putting in the work. They're working very hard to become the Emperor, or to have some level of security or stability here. I do see death here. So this definitely involves a transformation, or at the very least, some sort of change. Now, I'm seeing a Page of Pentacles and I'm seeing a Page of Swords here with death. But what's interesting is that that Page of Swords is looking directly at the Page of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if the Page of Pentacles has something, but it feels like whatever this is, someone here is trying to either, I don't want to say necessarily end something, but it's like someone is learning how to do something, or the Page of Swords could be learning from the Page of Pentacles, or making a transformation because they see the Page of Pentacles has something and maybe they want it too. So it doesn't have to be anything negative. It doesn't have to be a copycat or anything like that, but It's like seeing someone or seeing what someone has worked for or achieved or earned. And it's like, wow, I'm hungry for that. I want that too. Or I can do that as well. I don't know if it's good or bad, but currently someone is dealing with some sort of pain or they're experiencing some level of pain. Why is pain here? What is this pain all about? All right, so we got Judgment. So there's been some sort of awakening or wake-up call for someone. I see the Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands here. So that's a lot of energy with this Queen of Cups. I don't know if someone here is really struggling or they're just in a very combative energy. That's typically not the Queen of Cups' vibe here, but what is this pain about? And the Queen of Wands is here. So someone is seeing something here. I don't know if this Queen of Wands is the one that is in pain. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it could be the Queen of Cups. And again, it could be either or. We're going to clarify and see more. But Judgment and the Queen of Wands, it's like someone sees something about this Queen of Wands, or they're having some sort of awakening about this Queen of Wands, and whatever it is, it's hurting them here. It has to do with protection. And someone definitely is protected. So remember, someone here was throwing arrows in the dark. Ghosts with movement. And again, I'm not saying that it is spiritual arrows here. 4 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the King of Cups. See, this feels like people that are together here. So maybe this could be the Queen of Wands, but I'm not getting it's her for some reason. It could be, but tell me about protection. We got the Ace of Swords. So something is very clear. Someone has some sort of clarity or something is obvious I'm hearing. What is protection? Why is protection here? And the 3 of Cups. This could be ancestral protection. It could be spiritual protection here. 10 of Wands, the Star, and the Fool. So this Star is definitely Aquarius energy, but it feels like someone here is struggling here, or they're losing their hope. They're no longer optimistic here, or it's very difficult to remain optimistic seeing something. I don't know if this is someone who, with Judgment, they're realizing something here, but Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups, this is someone that has some sort of clarity about either people that are around them or some sort of community or a group that someone's a part of, or again, 3 of Cups for me, and you guys always know, I always say this, that it definitely can represent a spiritual energy, your ancestors or the people, your soul tribe, you know, the people that support you, whether that be in the physical or the spiritual. Someone here is very clear that something or someone is protected here. So I see disruption. So someone obviously tried to cause some sort of disruption or cause maybe even some sort of chaos. So again, I try to remain optimistic all the time in these readings, but ghost, movement, and cleanse, come on. What could it be? Ghost and movement. Someone is definitely throwing arrows in the dark, or they're definitely doing something, and they could be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. What is this disruption about here? Yeah, 5 of Wands. So there it is. It's some sort of conflict here. Someone could be doing something out of jealousy or because of some sort of competitive energy. The World, the Knight of Swords, and the 4 of Swords here. Knight of Swords to the World. This is someone that's coming for everything, because the world is all encompassing, obviously. But with the Knight of Swords, it's like whatever action they're taking, if this is some sort of attack, they're coming for everything. Why? What is this? Tell me about disruption. What is this disruption about? And we got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, come on. 5 of Swords in reverse, it's some sort of loss, or you can't beat someone here. King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 7 of Wands. Yeah, someone here felt it coming. 7 of Wands with the High Priestess. Something told me to put up my blocks, or something told me to defend myself, protect myself. King of Cups, High Priestess, this is a very in tune energy. This is the most in tune energy. Someone could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but with that 7 of Wands, something told me to protect myself. something told me to put up some sort of barrier or blockage or do something to defend myself here. With ideation, things are working out. Things are coming along here. This is definitely someone here that has their eye on the prize, but it feels like someone is trying to maybe, why is this ideation here? We haven't gotten this in a while. So I don't know if someone is restarting some sort of attacks or doing something. What is this ideation about? We got the Tower, destruction, Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone here is being very deceptive here. It's almost like they're trying to come across as being like very, like a perfect kind of person. Or tell me about this ideation. And the Seven of Wands. So someone has overcome some sort of tower, or it's like they did things in the perfect time, the right time, the ideal time here. Tower with the Seven of Wands. This is definitely something that has been avoided here. King of Coins, the Sun, and the Eight of Coins here. Earth side energy, the Sun is Leo. Someone's work is obvious, or it's obvious that someone is getting something here, or they're successful in some way. Remember, we're starting out as the Knight of Coins. So something is only growing, or something is protected, but something is improving. It's increasing, going from a Knight of Coins to a King of Coins. That is obvious movement, or moving in the right direction here. Someone needs to really reflect. Now, I don't know, collective, for some of you, this could be going on around you. If it is you, whatever, there is a need to reflect. I don't think that it's you here, but with reflection here, someone is being advised to really take a closer look, or to really reflect on something. Why is reflection here? Five of Pentacles, reflecting on some sort of loss, reflecting on something that someone has possibly lost, financial situations here. The World, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Tell me about this reflection here. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, why is someone unhappy? Or why is someone dissatisfied? Or it's like Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. That is physical and spiritual. It's like, how are you going to win when you ain't right within? How you're going to win when you ain't right within. This is what it's giving. Why are you in this energy? And again, collective, I'm not saying you, but really, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Why are you unhappy? Why are you trying to prevent something or do this to someone? Four of Pentacles is here. I'm sorry, Four of Pentacles, Two of Coins with the Seven of Coins. So it's something physical, or about what someone has. And again, with all of those coins and pentacles, it makes me feel like it could be money, or money motivated. Again, someone's very hungry, but hungry for what? Hungry for what? Sweetness is coming out in the outcome. So collective, I feel like for you, this is happening to you, or has happened, and maybe a karmic is watching, or maybe a karmic is needing this information. Regardless of what it is, sweetness lets me know that something is only getting better. Tell me about sweetness. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Tell me about sweetness. Eight of Coins. Someone's hard work, or someone's hard work is doing something. And again, there's that Page of Coins. So pages are people that are just starting out, but it makes me feel like something that someone started, or maybe you guys started in the same energy and someone here elevated in some way. Page of Coins and the Knight of Coins. So someone here may have gotten some sort of advantage, or moved quickly, or a bit more quickly than the other person. But Page of Swords is like, oh, I see what's going on. I want that too. Someone was definitely watching, studying, learning, and instead of maybe trying to connect or build or do something together, this is someone that, again, it looks like they were sending arrows. Tell me about the sweetness here. So someone's work is becoming easier or sweeter, or they're having a better situation. Two of Cups could be relationships, partnerships, getting with the right people here. And look, there's the King of Coins. So I'm telling you, someone here, look, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, King of Coins. It's only getting better. It's only getting better. So for some of you, this is confirmation. I really don't need to clarify a lot of this, because I obviously see what it is. And it feels like I'm confirming with someone that you did the right thing by protecting yourself, or again, you need to make sure you are constantly cleansing and protecting yourself, constantly doing the work to make sure that your energy is top tier. Because whatever this is, I don't know if this is someone that you know, or someone that just can't let this go, but I mean, we all go through things, and we all have people that may not like us or go against us, but when you're sending arrows in the dark, or, you know, doing things behind the scenes and trying to hide your hand, and that's that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So let's just get a little bit more here and see what this is all about. Spirit, tell me about the Knight of Coins and the Emperor here. Tell me about this Knight of Coins, Emperor energy. Because it's like someone here may have saw another person's hunger, or saw, yep, there's that same Page of Pentacles. So I don't know, these could be friends or people that, again, work together. Pages are more so friendly energy, or people that we're cool with, or people that we talk to, associate with. And with this Two of Swords, there's an energy of I don't understand, or I don't get it here. King of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So someone here, it feels like they did not understand something, or they struggled to see clearly or understand how. Because the Ten of Wands is someone that carries a lot. They have a lot going on, but with the Page of Pentacles, they possibly still kind of look really good, or they're still, you know, in this solid energy. So it's like you could be a wife, a mother, a husband, a father, a business owner, an employee, you got kids, you got softball practice, you know, you got all these things going on, but you're still maintaining. There's this energy of not understanding that, or not wanting to accept that. And again, these are likely energies of people that have started together. So it also makes me feel, someone could feel like they're smarter with the King of Swords, or feel like, oh, I'm more entitled to this because I'm smarter, or I know more, or I have more information, so I should be in this position, or I should have this or that. That's not always the case. Why is Judgment here? What is this Judgment about? Yeah, look at that, Page of Swords. So it's definitely that same energy. Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles are here. So whoever this is, they are facing judgment here. I don't know if they tried to cause a tower, or if they tried to do something here, but whatever this tower is, this is what they're facing judgment for. Look, Tower, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So they probably tried to ruin someone's work, or block someone's work, or destroy something that someone was working on. Or let's say you started something with the Page of Pentacles, a new business. This is the person that is, you're on YouTube, they're thumbs down and reporting it. Or you're on a website, they're giving negative reviews, or telling, you know, it's something like that, where someone is definitely trying to destroy something, but it's something that someone has worked very hard on, or very hard to achieve here. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? Six of Pentacles. So there's something here about receiving something here. Four of Wands, the love. Okay, so I'm telling you, I did not think the Queen of Wands was the one that was doing it. Someone is hurt because the Queen of Wands is still getting something. Could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It's just someone that's very, very confident, very, very motivated here. This is someone where if you tell them they can't do it, they're going to do it just to prove that they can. Or, you know, if you tell them that this is not a good idea, they're going to show you why it's the perfect idea. Queen of Wands does not back down. And whoever this is, I feel like they may have wanted to discourage the Queen of Wands, or just really force the Queen of Wands to go away. Do something different, not pursue something. But again, Queen and King of Wands, these are the last people that you want to try to discourage, because these are the people that will like, okay, you think I can't? Watch this. And they'll do it anyway, and they'll look good doing it too. So that's the crazy part. What is this Ace of Swords, Three of Cups? Because someone here sees the protection. Queen of Wands is like, oh, I'll do it. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles here. So coming together, working together, supportive, or supporting someone. Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at that. So Queen of Cups is doing something here. I don't know if she's the one that's attacking. And again, Queen of Cups is not usually in that energy. But they're hiding their attacks behind a smile, honey. Page of Cups with the Knight of Swords. This is someone who is like, hey girl, whole time they hate you. Whole time they're the ones that's doing it. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but it's letting me know that someone here does not have control of their emotions, or they lack emotional security. So they're unable to just genuinely be happy or feel that happy emotion for another person here. Someone here, they definitely were doing things behind the scenes here. Give me something on this Five of Wands, Five of Swords reverse. Five of Wands, Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. So it's about some sort of blessing or opportunity. I'm telling you, it's something new. Something that you were building or something that you were doing here. You were not supposed to get it. It was not supposed to work out. It was not supposed to grow. Whatever this is, someone put their entire heart and soul into this. Fool, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Someone put their all into it, and this is someone who, again, they wanted to discourage someone. So it makes me feel like someone here wanted to make things very difficult with that Ten of Wands that showed up. Or they wanted someone to just be so discouraged that they said, you know what, I'm done. I'm just going to walk away. Or I'm not going to do this. But again, you got the wrong girl with the Queen of Wands, or guy. But that's the wrong person. That is not someone who's going to give up. The person that is going to give up is not, that's the last court card you're going to see give up. King and Queen of Wands. They have a lot to prove, but mostly to themselves here. Why is this Tower here with the Seven of Wands? Because it feels like someone definitely avoided or blocked or prevented some sort of power, or they overcame it. King of Swords with the Two of Swords. Why am I getting someone underestimated you? Because we just seen this energy, King to the Two of Swords. I didn't know you were this smart. I didn't know you were this intelligent. I didn't know you Queen, because Queen of Wands you would never expect it. Queen of Wands is the one that they look good, they're flirty, they're laughing, they're having a good time, all of that. But this Queen of Wands is very smart. They're very smart, highly intelligent. So this is how someone was able to overcome it. Aha, I got you. You didn't know I was that smart. You didn't know I was that clever. You didn't know I knew what was coming and put up these defenses. Nine of Wands. Yeah. And look, King of Wands and the Five of Cups here. So whatever this is, someone definitely underestimated the Queen of Wands. They thought, oh, that's just a pretty face or a nice this or that. And usually it is, but there's a lot with this Queen of Wands. This is someone who, this could be like someone that has like Leo, Aquarius energy, where that Leo energy shows, but that Aquarius intelligence in the background, you would never know, or you would never pick it up, or unless you spoke to this person or communicated with them, you would never know how smart and articulate this person is. That was this person's problem here. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, because someone really needs to reflect why they don't feel worthy, or why are they lacking, or why are they trying to hurt another person. Eight of Swords. So someone has self-limiting beliefs, or this could be in someone's head. It's like someone here, they're stuck. They're trapped. They can't get over something, or they can't let go of something here. Emperor, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. It's something about this Emperor energy. Someone being just very happy. And again, the Queen of Wands is coming out with the Six of Pentacles. So I don't know if she's with an Emperor, King of Pentacles, or if this is someone who is like her partner or someone she's connected to, or if this is just the energy that she's in. But this bothers someone. This truly bothers someone with the Eight of Swords, to see someone happy and successful. Because remember, the Emperor is already a boss and a leader, but with the King of Pentacles, it's like a luxurious kind of energy. Someone that's very comfortable, man or woman. They're very comfortable. And again, I always tell you guys, you don't have to be rich or wealthy to have this comfort. It's whatever you have, but you have no desire to, you know, again, just be all out there. Or someone here, they feel very confident in who they are. And again, this is someone who does not mind starting over or starting from the bottom and working their way up. So sometimes you just having that will or that desire to build, to create, to want more, sometimes that is enough to cause someone to want to harm or hurt or block or stop here. Someone here, they're very comfortable, very satisfied, very happy with what they've achieved. And you have this other person that seems to be extremely bothered by this. Give me something on this Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups here. Because I see what this is like. This is definitely someone that's getting a commitment. They're getting love. Eight of Wands. They're free to move forward. Something is moving ahead, and it's going to be so sweet with that sweetness here. I feel like something was stagnated, but Eight of Wands, something is sweetening up for someone. Yeah, I'm telling you, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Hangman. Walking away. I want you hurt. I want you stuck. I want you feeling as if things are not working out for you. And I don't know if this is like a competitive thing, if we're talking about work or with the world that showed up. It's everything, but it makes me feel like everything you do bothers this person, or... And I can see, not why, but Queen of Wands, King of Swords, this is like brains and beauty, you know. So obviously, You are possibly someone that does everything well physically, but also, again, you have good ideas. You're smart. You're able to figure things out. King of Swords energy, if this is the way you think, you easily come up with ideas. You make things look easy because people think, well, why didn't I think of that? Or I should have known that, you know, so I get it, but I don't. I get it, but I don't. I don't know what this is, but again, these are the people that we should be building with, connecting with, learning from, partnering with. How can I get on that level? How can I work towards what you're working towards? How can I not be like you, obviously, but what can I take or learn from you that I can add to my little thing here, what I'm doing here? And instead of doing that, which would have been the best thing, this is someone who decided to just attack or throw arrows in the dark. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get some tea here on this situation, even though the tea is here. What does the collective need to know? What is this all about here? It takes a strong person to be happy for others. Yeah, look at that. Meeting your match. This is what it is. Unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. You see that? Someone's toxic. Yeah, role model. What do we have? More than friends. This is someone who is a toxic leader, or I want to say if this is like a role model, they're fake. This is someone, because again, it's with that Page of Cups sweetness. So it's like, oh, hey, but behind the scenes, they're really mad, or they have that bitter, you know, face, the frown lines on the brow, you know, angry, just constipated looking, like like that. Like, come on, what are you mad about? I'm telling you, didn't I say this person has a split personality? They're not who they say that they are. Acting differently around you and the next person, not feeling like they can be themselves around certain people here. Irresponsible. So someone is doing things that are very irresponsible or childish here, but they're watching. Page of Swords, they are watching, honey. We got no limit. So someone did a lot here. Nothing can stop them. Continues on without restrictions, going their own way. Okay. Bystander. Having receipts, 9th house, Sagittarius energy. Okay, do your thing then. What does the collective need to know? We got divorce and it came out in reverse. So someone here, it could be a relationship that someone was trying to disrupt, but it could also be just things that you're attached to. Divorce, we can talk about broken relationships, but it can talk about a marriage, but it can be friendships. Whatever this is, someone was definitely hooked on trying to disrupt whatever you're doing here. And again, it could have been a marriage here, hooked, 10th house, bestie. Again, it could be a friendship that someone tried to disrupt. Make no mistake about it. Something is very solid here. Knight of Pentacles, Emperor. Something is very solid. And again, it could be like a friend that you have that someone's trying to disrupt or disturb here. Look at that. There's something else here. I thought this was something stuck. We got slacker and money problems. So this is what someone was trying to do. Drain your energy, ruin your money. It's like if you slack or if I make it difficult for you, you're eventually going to slack. You're eventually going to give up because maybe you're not making money or, you know, whatever that feels like. But someone's like, nah, I'm going to keep keeping on. What does the collective need to know? How you going to win when you ain't right within? I just keep hearing that. What does the collective need to know? Yeah, we got woke. So someone here needs to wake up, being aware, knowing what's going on in the community and humanity here. Sharp tongue, off the grid, ex-lover is here. Someone here, it's like people are waking up to this person. People are waking up because with reflection, people will be calling this out. But this could also be someone that's saying that you do certain things or you're whatever, and it's really them with reflection. And again, there's an energy of needing to wake up or see something or realize here. I do feel that with woke, people are definitely awakened to who this person is, whether this is someone that's working with you or in the community or around you here. And look, we got sabotage. So this is someone who is just simply trying to sabotage here. They're simply trying to sabotage. We got distorted feminine coming out here. Fear of conflict, fake friends, and stalking. So this has been coming out, child. This could be someone that was a friend And remember, I said the Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords, they started out together, but Page of Swords saw something and it gave them some sort of hunger, or it's like, I see what the Page of Pentacles is doing. Oh shit, I got to catch up. And it's never, it should never be that. I'll say, I'm not going to say it's never that, but it should never be that. But this is someone who could be watching you, because Page of Swords can definitely be a stalker here. They can definitely be watching or lurking or whatever they're doing. So again, going back to the original energy, there's someone that's like throwing shots in the dark. Ghost and movement. They're moving in the shadows. They're not up front with it, obviously. And of course, they're not going to be. But this is something here where you're needing to cleanse yourself or cleanse your energy, because I feel with sabotage here, anytime you have something that goes right for you, or anytime with sweetness, they see something going well for you, they're going to send arrows. And again, that's that stalker energy. Because listen, if I don't like someone, I'm far away from them. If I don't get along, or if they trigger me like this, the hell with them. I'm not going to watch them and constantly trigger myself or watch them just to throw shots. Like, nah, I got a whole life to live here. Like, and this is what seems to be happening. Someone's wasting their life watching you, or wasting parts of their life, you know, trying to sabotage or throw shots anytime you have something going well here. But I get it, because this person is in a Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So this person may not have money, or they could be lacking when it comes to a job. They could be dealing with depression or just very negative emotions. And this is not to make fun. Obviously, we don't play with mental health on this channel. But I will say, if someone here is so, you know, invested in another person's life or trying to cause them pain, this is the least of their worries. They should not be really worried about you, collective. This is someone that really should be focusing on therapy, you know, counseling, gainful employment, all of these things that help and benefit us in meaningful ways. We got Cavern of Secrets here. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic, I always mess up that word, you guys know, secrets and concealed wisdom. So this is, again, someone who's doing this in the dark, or who's like sending secret attacks, or any last advice for the collective to take away here? So I feel like the energy is just constantly cleanse yourself. We got flames of passion. So something is firing this person up here. I'm telling you, there's something new that you're either doing or something new. And it's like every time they see something, or they see something working out for you with this Eight of Pentacles, here they come with those wands. So this is the most important card that we see. This is the most important card, guys. Cleanse your energy. Do what you have to do, whatever that is. And you'll know, prayer, meditation, fasting, cleanse, whatever. Do it, because this is someone who I don't see them stopping. And we got Veil of Illusion here. So lift the veil of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. So it's about your authenticity with Honest Echoes. It's something about your authenticity, or who you just naturally are, that really seems to bother or trigger this person. So again, I'm not going to keep digging into this. It is what it is. We see what this person is about. The most important thing for you guys to take away is that it doesn't seem like this person's ever going to, there is a need to reflect, but they may not. So with that being said, and with that energy, we need to just make sure that we as a collective are staying cleansed, keeping our vibes high and our energy pure, so that this obviously will have no way in, or no way of actually, you know, touching us, which I don't see, but so that you guys are continuously elevating and moving ahead. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. And I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.